Hello, I'm back again. Today I want us to talk about savings, something I really struggled with when I got my first job. I didn't know exactly what amount of money should I set apart for savings, how exactly should I save, and also I didn't know for what purpose do people save. So that made me lose focus a lot in terms of savings. And I just want to pick a few facts about savings and say that the only time to save is when you have money. You cannot save once the money is used. And so before you earn your money, you need to have made the decisions on how much do you save and what is the purpose of the savings that you want to do. I'll be sharing towards the end a few tips that will make your savings plan work. But first, let's ask ourselves this question. Why save? Why save money? I like one quote that I read somewhere that was saying that the principle, the policy that works with money is save me today so that I can save you tomorrow. So money that you have saved is what will take care of an eventuality just in case you don't have the money that you have today. And on this, I just picked three areas of savings that you can use as the guiding principle of your savings. And they're more or less common things that you have had, but maybe you have never taken into consideration those things. And the first reason why you need to save, the category number one of saving is the retirement savings. And a person who begins to save for their retirement today, a year earlier than another, will have a very big difference towards the end when it comes to the amount of money they have saved. You might think retirement is so far away, but a year of saving 1,000 more will make a very major difference, especially because money saved in retirement benefits is usually compounded in its interest. And so the earlier you begin, the better. And if you have a higher allowance, you can then save 1,000 more, because 1,000 more for 12 months is 12,000. That compounded over years is so much more. Number two reason why you should save is for emergencies. And we always say that you save for a rainy day. And I want to add today that a rainy day will surely come. There will be a day where you need something that you had not foreseen. It could be a disease, God forbid. It could be loss of employment, God forbid. It could be something that is just not foreseen. And here, my guiding principle is usually, if you lost your job today, how long would you sustain yourself? And financial experts say that you should have kept money aside for 3 to 6 months if you stopped working today. So everyone should have a fund, an emergency fund for savings. The basic guiding principle when you're choosing where to keep your funds for emergency savings is usually not so much about the interest or the income that it will earn you, but the accessibility. For example, I am a member of a certain circle, and if I save there, I would need to give them 3 months notice before I withdraw my money. That only means that cannot be the right place for me to do my emergency savings. So when you're choosing a place for emergency saving, get a place where it's easy for you to access your money, because like the word goes, it's an emergency savings. And once you do that, you'll cushion yourself from any eventualities that may come. Finally, I will also talk about personal savings. I want to share a bit about my story when I first got a job. I thought I needed so many things, like most of us. I needed furniture, I needed electronics, I needed so many things that you need when you're beginning life. And one thing I didn't understand is that I could buy all these things cash through savings. So, like many do make mistakes, I borrowed. And you know, when you borrow to buy something that is worth 10,000, you have bought that thing for more than 10,000. That incorporates the interest that you pay for that item. So if I got a seat at 50,000 and I borrowed that money for a year at an interest of, let's say, 10%, then I paid 5,000 more. So I bought those seats at 55,000 Kenya shillings. So I want to encourage us that it's possible to buy stuff using personal savings. And with personal savings, you just need to set apart some money somewhere for a certain purpose. Here, the goal is usually what you want to buy. You can actually save money to buy a car, save money for house appliances, save money to renovate your house, save money to go for a vacation, whatever you want to do. And you also, the period of time that you save that money depends on you. I'll finish by saying that there's a proverb in the Bible that says that in a house of a wise man are stores of choice food, but a foolish man devours all that he has. So anytime you get everything and use everything, no, not my words, but the Bible calls you a foolish man. But any person who is wise knows that there is a day that they might not be able to earn as much as they are able to earn today, and so make decisions to save your money. So I want to encourage us that saving is something that is possible, and you can buy things that you want if you lay down your savings plan. That will go a long way in you avoiding unnecessary interest paid on items that you can actually save for. So I wish you all the best as you sit down and look at your income and decide how much will go into your savings, either in the retirement savings plan, in the emergency funds, and here we say that the target is having at maximum of 6 months of your monthly expenditure in a savings account, or saving for personal use, and this I mean saving up for something that you really want. Allow me to talk finally about automating your savings. You know how easy it is for you to just meet with a friend, and of course all of us want to be good friends to each other, and you spend that coin that was supposed to be for savings. So the best way to save money is to make sure that the savings go directly into a savings account before you spend. So automate your saving. Go to your bank. The banks, especially in Kenya, almost every bank has a product for a savings account and a way to directly do a standing order from your income to your savings account. This helps you not handle money that was otherwise intended for savings. So I wish you well and greater financial heights as we implement the lessons that you learned today. Let's see each other on another day. Kindly subscribe to my channel, click the notification button, and let's grow together. Matters money. Yay!